Morning. I was about to go check up on you. How are you feeling? I did my best to stay quiet and let you sleep in. Which, as you can guess, isn't my area of expertise. Feeling hungry? Not to brag, but I only burnt a single piece of toast. The rest of it went smoothly. You can save the applause for later. Right. There are some things we need to talk about. Come to the table first. Help yourself to some breakfast. The food's still warm. Mom used to say not to talk with your mouth full, but she also loved to make something special whenever there was talking to do. Made things a little confusing. So, how'd you sleep? Good. That's good. Me? Nervous? Only a bit. Come on, bud. What makes you say that? Maybe more than a bit. See, there's something I've been meaning to tell you for a little while now. That's what all my ramblings have been about. The words are hard to find, so I keep talking and saying other things instead. Not sure if it's because I'm nervous or because I'm trying to buy time, but here goes. Since I moved out here, I've done my best to make people happy. Made them laugh, brighten up their day somehow. I never let them see any other side. Things haven't been the same since you walked through the shop's doors. You saw me. The good, the less than good, and everything in between. That should have felt terrifying, but you were kind. You were there for me. Even when I tried to brush it off, you still reached out. The goal was to make sure you could depend on me as a coworker and possibly even a friend if we got along. That did end up happening, but so did something else. Sure, I've had some fun here and there, but I haven't gotten all that close to someone in a long time. The day we drove around in my truck was different. It changed everything. Even if it started off with a whole bunch of problems, none of it mattered after we hopped in and drove through the city. Any weight on my shoulders fell away. You'd think I would have dreaded going back to work once the weekend was over, but well, I never did. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't jumping at the idea of restocking or learning to adjust a whole new display. I don't like it, but I accept that it's got to be done. Thing is, it's not about the work. Fretting over it won't help. It's about getting to spend time with you. Any day is better when you're in it. I feel like I can take on whatever it throws at me. Unwanted phone calls and broken freezers included. Yeah, that does also mean the time I forgot my apron here. I swear you had way too much fun with that. Uh, Now, where was I going with this? You've become an important part of my life. I don't think I've ever felt this happy since, well, you know. That's not something I only realized yesterday either. But that drive was the last piece of a big puzzle. For once, we could just talk. We'd entered our own little world. And I'll say, we had a nice soundtrack to go along with it. Nice choice, by the way. Those hours we spent together had me thinking of home. Not so much the place or a building, but the sort of peace I once had. That's the best way I can describe how you make me feel. It's peaceful. There are things I can't control, that I can't fix, but it doesn't always mean I'm at fault. Things just happen. Saying it out loud makes me realize that it's got to be common sense, but in practice, feels like the opposite. You've got me thinking twice, though, and that's progress. Honestly, I might have been letting guilt get to me. I still don't know if my reasons for moving here are good ones, but they're mine. None of my friends have judged me over it, and neither did you. If living in the city has taught me anything, it's that everyone has their stories to tell. You've heard some from me. I've heard yours, too. I'm looking forward to more. I want to learn more about you. I think I've lost the plot a bit. I have feelings for you. More than as a coworker or as a friend. Way more. Believe me, I know this has to be a lot, and the last thing I want to do is risk losing what we have. I know I've started acting differently. That's why I needed to tell you. For a bit, I tried ignoring it or pushing it all aside, but it all rushed back when you'd walk in for a shift and send a smile my way. Then we started spending more time together outside of work and got real close. It hit me before I even saw it coming. I promise, nothing has to change in the future. Cross my heart, bud. This isn't on you. If you don't... Hang on. Is that true? No, I believe you. Guess we've had a little back and forth for a while. Was it that obvious? Because I had no clue. Here I was assuming you were along for the ride, so to speak. Does this mean you like me for more than just my body? Just making sure. Hey there, bud. Hang on. Should I stop calling you that? Right? Yeah, I thought so. Think you prefer being called sugar, now that I think about it. I'm only teasing. Mostly. So, why'd you walk over here? A kiss, huh? I can do that. Hmm. Another one. Hmm. There. Now go finish your breakfast. After that, I'm all yours for the day, sugar. Ah, hey. Glad I caught you before you left. This won't take long. Figured you'd like to hear this, though, so here it goes. If you enjoyed this video, then why don't you go ahead and subscribe to the channel? That's the best way to get more content like this. If you're an adult who's on the search for more audios as well, then give patreon.com/Celesterra a chance. Oh, right. If you're interested in a custom audio for yourself, then pay a visit to anagomi.com/commissions. That would be great. I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm not missing anything, right? Okay, yeah, I think that's everything. Let me not keep you any longer. Have a nice day, sugar. Take care.